Hey, it's CJ. I'm down here taking a video. Right now I'm starting under the bridge. I'm gonna walk around to look at some of the riverfront lights and talk about it. I'm so excited. So I live in Shreveport, Louisiana. We have the once famous neon bridge, which I'm actually under right now. And they recently decided to upgrade it. There was a lot of malfunction with it, and eventually it just became too cumbersome or too expensive at the time or whatever, for whatever reason. It was too much to keep up with. So they've come in and they've done some through private donation, basically, and everything. It didn't cost the city actually any money. That's probably why they were able to do it. And I saw them testing. They replaced and repaired with LED lights, very colorful LED lights. And I saw some of that today as they were doing like a test run on part of it. So I'm not doing a video on that because when it's completely up and done, then I'm gonna do a walkover on the bridge and show people. But I'm so proud and happy of my city, Shreveport, Louisiana, which is on the up and coming. So here we are. I'm about to pass right in front of the Riverview. It used to be the Civic Theater. Now it's the Riverview Theater. And of course, when I cross the street, we'll get a good look at the lights at the aquarium, and then we'll walk through and get a closer look at our Christmas display. Now, we are not Natchitoches. Natchitoches has a whole city of lights. Yeah, I like what we do here. I do it every year, this little walkthrough. I used to do it on Facebook. I don't have a Facebook account anymore. I realized that so much of what I was doing was visual media versus, texted or writing media, that it made more sense for me to focus on this kind of stuff, video. In my little talkies that I do, my little musings and ramblings, my sharing of my personal thoughts. And as of yet, I don't have a single follower. That's cool though, because I'm gonna cross against the light because they're letting me. So what's cool, basically, is that it's a fresh beginning. So this is neat. This is down here all the time. This wonderful, beautiful fountain in front of our theater, where we have opera inside the Civic Theater, symphony. They just did the Nutcracker. And across the street, there's no cars coming, so again, against the light, where it says Believe, that's the aquarium. And what I'm going to do is walk behind it, I think, and come from the back end of this and kind of walk on the riverside and kind of walk through and do kind of a gradual reveal of the Christmas display from that end. Oh, and by the way, my hair is like a crazy hot mess, so I'm not wearing a hat, so that's kind of cool because I don't want to focus on my face. I want to focus on the images that I want to share, but look at the work. Yeah. I like this. I love Christmas time, and it is okay to break out of the blues. Sometimes it's almost, and I do not mean to put down on seasonal depression. I have that sometimes, but it is also okay to allow oneself, when you're feeling that seasonal depression, it is okay to allow yourself to, not be depressed. This is not a cure. This isn't a fix-all. It's a technique that I learned called meta mood. Meaning, yes, I may have some things to deal with, but also, I can give myself permission to enjoy the holidays. If I lose someone close to me over the holidays, or if for some reason the holidays are a little blue for me, I can still give myself permission to enjoy the holidays. I don't have to hold on to what's making me blue, even that feeling of blueness, as some sort of homage to a responsibility uh, to the trauma that makes me blue. Now that's can work for a situational issue. It's not going to do much if you have like a chemical imbalance kind of depression or whatever. And I'm not a therapist or anything like that. I would never tell somebody that I am, and I would never try to pass on medical advice. But also, I don't think there's anything harmful about having a brighter outlook on life. So as I pass through, my mother loved Christmas, and she's no longer with me. But we lost her in the latter part of 2012. But I will tell you, as I walk through here, I'm going to sing one of her favorite Christmas songs, because I want to sing a Christmas song, and one of her favorites was Wonderland. So I'm going to wait till I get underneath here and make sure no one's like right around, because I don't want to sing in front of people. Terrible, horrible voice. But also, as I do that, let's just kind of enjoy the sights of these baubles coming down from the trees. I'll start this way. Oh yeah, the song. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man, but you can do the job while you're in town. I say I'm trying to sing quietly too. I don't want to be overheard. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire and face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. It sounds terrible. That's okay, Who says that you have to be a good singer in order to enjoy singing a Christmas song? And who says that you have to be in a crowd of people in order to sing a Christmas song? I like singing with a group of people. I like harmony because it helps me with the shortcomings of my voice. Don't get me wrong, I love getting up in front of a good karaoke crowd and just belting one out, but God, this is amazing. I love this. But there's more. And I'm going to be a little bit quiet as I'm walking through and just observing. If you come to Shreveport, downtown Shreveport, Louisiana, and you want to take a nice little peaceful walk, that's great. I'm not the only one doing it. There are people down by the stage. I'm not gonna spy on them because that is just too creepy. And this is a celebration of Christmas. This is not a revisit to that great Christmas movie classic, Silent Night, Deadly Night, which I will probably watch later on tonight, by the way. The second part is kind of like the best hits of the first movie combined with the kick-ass cheese of the second movie. Aha. So this is really, really neat. As I'm walking at night, I don't mind getting a little bit close to the displays. I'm not gonna harm anything or touch it. I'm not 3 years old. If you're a parent with a child, you want to watch them around electrical stuff, there are some parts down here that did not or had not yet been displayed. I love the changing lights under this on that stage. It's really awesome. And I live down here. There's this great big Christmas tree. These colored lights and stuff. And YouTube, let me tell you what I think is really, really cool. These little statues and stuff, they're down here. They look like figures on the decks of cards. Like, this looks like a general or something, and you know, I guess they're toy soldier figurines, but to me they remind me of what's on a card. But I see the uniform, so at first I would think they were figures on a card, deck of cards, and then it's like, oh no, they're little soldiers, and there's probably a figurine that's a nutcracker down here. And I'm not the only one taking video, so that's cool, so I don't feel too weird. One of the things that's different this year is this display over here, right beside the side port. They have some more lighted displays that I think is fabulous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not creep around this whole thing, because there are people down here enjoying and they're enjoying the vibe that they're having, and I've enjoyed mine. I'm gonna walk across the street, and then I'm gonna walk back over, and then that'll be that. So, oh, I'll get a little from the front here. I love these guys, these statues. They're awesome. I had no idea what toy soldier ranks are. What I'm gonna do is walk over and get a close look at what's in the back here. Why? Because people cared enough to put these lights up. And if they cared enough to put these lights up, then I want to care enough to appreciate them, because this is visual electric art, and a gracious public celebration of holidays. And you know, why not? In these times, who couldn't use a little bit of cheer? Why the heck not? See, they have like sometimes food trucks and things out here in this lot also. 4th of July, they do a pretty good display down here. Last year they did multiple displays, and I thought it was here. It wasn't. The one they did was over by the, they kind of broke it up into different spaces, and they did it by the crossroads near, I want to say Stoner Avenue, there in Shreveport, where on Uri Drive, there's a, you know, this turns into Uri Drive, by the way, this street here. So it basically is kind of, yeah, it's a little bit further away from downtown. I would have liked to have seen more people downtown. I was a little upset that enough people didn't know where it was. There were a lot of people down here expecting to see fireworks per usual, but due to that pandemic thing, they broke it up. So this year I'll know to research a little bit better where it is. But yeah, I'm gonna walk through the Civic Center on this side. I walked in the front part, and then And then I'll close the video because I am just about to tap up 15 minutes, and I did say I was going to try to keep us around 15 minutes in another video. I wanted to keep my YouTube stuff 15 minutes or so, and I just clocked over 15. It's a holiday. Maybe I will extend it to just under 20. But I'm not going to sing any more songs right now. But yeah, I love the holiday. So I don't care if you celebrate, you know, any of the whatever holiday you celebrate, or if you just if you don't celebrate it. Still, I hope you find enlightenment in the happiness of the biorhythms or whatever, you know. If you go all the way back to the, you know, agricultural, you know, celebration of Yule, you know, or if you celebrate